My name's Emily, and today I'll be talking to you about my trip to New York Comic-Con. It was my first time at New York Comic-Con, but it was also just generally my second time at a big American con. So I know New York Comic-Con was from Thursday the 5th, if I remember well, till Sunday the 9th. But as most of you probably know, it's stupid hard to get tickets for it. By the time I got my tickets, all the 3-day and 4-day passes were completely sold out, and so were the Saturday tickets. I know the Saturday tickets ended up going back on sale because people didn't quite understand how how the ticketing system worked. So we could have bought some, but we were kind of broke. But before I get into the con, so here's how it ended up going. I actually met up with my friends on Wednesday to take the bus, and the bus is about a 10-hour ride. So for 10 hours we were on the bus on a Wednesday, and we had to get up stupid early, which was really hard. And then of course my costume wasn't done. So yeah, the life of a cosplayer. We actually stopped on our way there. We stopped at a McDonald's. Well, the bus stopped at a McDonald's, and my friend ended up trying McDonald's for the first time in her life. Alright, so we're on our way to New York Comic-Con. It's Wednesday. We're taking the bus. I found my friends. And Miss here is having McDonald's for the first time. I just want to film her first bite. Oh, damn it. Wait. And I know that sounds absolutely insane, but I guess some people just don't eat that kind of food, which is fine, because to be fair, it's absolute junk. But Charlotte ended up trying McDonald's for the first time, and her verdict was... Okay. Okay? You didn't die. I didn't die. So the verdict is, I don't get it. Like, just, I don't get it. She didn't get why people love McDonald's, or like why people hate McDonald's. Actually, she kind of got afterwards why people hate McDonald's, if some people hate McDonald's. She got really sick afterwards from it, like really bloated and like just generally down, and she felt really nauseous and like literally not good. Yeah, and when we finally got there, I was really happy because I didn't know what hotel we were at. Turns out we were at the New Yorker. The hotel, I'm really excited. It's so fancy. Oh, no. And it's pretty pricey, but in terms of the location, it's really great because we were really close to the train station, the bus station, whatever that main station was called, I don't remember. But it was really close to there. It was about 7 to 10 minute walk, so we were able to walk all the way there. And then from the hotel to the con, it's really close. It's about a 10-minute walk. So I was like, and it's really close to Times Square too. So Wednesday evening, we were able to just go eat out and hang out in Times Square, where we took some really pretty pictures and went to visit, obviously, the Hershey factory and just kind of, you know, get that crazy Times Square feel. Yeah, so we went to Times Square and it was really fun, and yeah, there was a lot of people dressed up in the streets, and I kept kind of joking about how we should probably just put on our costumes and go and take pictures with people and have them give us money for it. I don't know why you would want to pay for that, but it's weird. They should have just got tickets to New York Comic-Con and then taken pictures with all the cosplayers there. Mind you, that brings me to one of my other points about New York Comic-Con. I don't know if it's because it was only Thursday and Friday, but there wasn't that many cosplayers. Like, if you go to Dragon Con, apparently it's like, you bring the big show, right? You bring your best armor, your best monsters, your best sorcerers, League of Legends, World of Warcraft cosplay. You just bring your best outfit. Same thing for KatsuCon. Like, it's the big show. You have a nice venue to go with it too. But surprisingly, at New York Comiccon, there wasn't that many cosplayers. And it makes sense because it's stupid crowded. Like, it's so fucking crowded. Like, by the time we hit Friday, we could barely fucking move anywhere in the con. So it makes sense that you don't want to bring your big outfit because otherwise you're kind of stuck there. And there's a lot to do, so you don't kind of want to miss out on any of it. So it makes sense. Moving on to Thursday. I actually had a change of cosplay plans. So I finally get to film a little bit because I'm an idiot and I didn't charge my camera before going to bed, so no camera this morning. But I'm halfway through being done. My makeup's done. I think I look really cute. Look, I got glitter on my face. And yeah, and the friends are almost done. Charlotte's ready. Now she's doing Danielle's makeup because, well, Danielle needs help, so. But we planned ahead. Well, Charlotte's smart and clever and planned ahead, so she made an outline, very clear outline schedule for Danielle this morning. Danielle is the child of the group. Charlotte's definitely the mom. Even technically, even if I'm the oldest one, I'm not the mom. And Charlotte's actually the youngest. Oh my god, this is sad. And that's that. So yeah, we're almost done. I'm gonna put on my costume, and oh, by the way, I switched up my schedule. I decided to be B today instead of tomorrow because there's more anime manga related stuff, and we really want to. I really want us to match when we meet Adam Savage. So I want to wear Star Trek tomorrow. Don't ask why. I just think it's more impactful, and I really want to impact this guy because he's really cool. I think that's a fair enough reason. But I figured it'd be more fun if when we were to meet him, which, well, spoiler, we didn't actually meet him, but I mean, I'll get there when I get there. But yeah, we were like, oh, we'll be so much more noticeable and we will look so cool, and we know that Adam Savage is like more into Star Trek than he's into being Puppy Cat, at least I'm assuming, I don't know. So I was like, okay, so I'll switch it around and I'll wear Leonard McCoy on Thursday, and no, on Friday, and then on Thursday I'll just wear B. So I ended up getting ready for B on Thursday. For everybody, this is behind the scenes makeuping. Look at this mess. Look at all the tights over there. By the way, Danielle ruined 3 pairs this morning. Right, Danielle? So I guess our first, well, Charlotte was pretty blasé about it all. It's like, I guess she was more prepared or more knowledgeable of how this goes. But me and Danielle were I think we were both pretty shocked about the lineup. Fuck, the line is so long to get in. So it's like, you know, it's several blocks long. So if people get there really early, especially if you have something that you want to go to in the morning, you get there stupid early, like at least an hour before the opening, and then maybe I'm wrong here. It might be even an hour and a half to 2 hours. Like, you don't just go in. Thank you. Our other, like, our next humongous shock was the dealer's room. Oh, so much stuff. I don't even know how to. You should not start straight in the middle. I feel like that's a bad idea. But I just want to dive straight down the middle. Dealer's room is humongous. Like, it's so big. It's never ending. It's like there's so much stuff, and there's a variety of stuff. There's like really cute booth, then there's like all your comics, there's anime, there's manga, there's action figures. I fucking love action figures. There's action figures everywhere, and there's like customized or special action figures done by like these really good companies, and oh man, it's so big. And then there's all the merch, right? There's all the shirts and the Star Trek stuff, and there's like a Bee and Puppy Cat booth. Like, no, it wasn't Bee and Puppy Cat. It's like We Love Fine. Anyways. Look at all the Puppy Cat stuff. Okay. The Puppy Cat slippers, the Puppy Cat pajama top, and all the Puppy Cats. And there's more Puppy Cats up there. It's so cute. Should I get the pajama? You should. But yeah, there was like all this Being Puppy Cat stuff, and I got really excited. And they also had I can't remember. Boom Studio was there, and they make some really beautiful prints of Being Puppy Cat. And apparently, they work closely with Cartoon Hangover. And I kind of got a little bit stalked there. There was this guy, I think he really likes Being Puppy Cat, and was just kind of hanging around, and then started up a conversation, and wouldn't let me go. But it's okay. I didn't break character. I mean, it's hard to break character for being, so long as you're kind of spastic and awkward. It works, which I am. So it worked out fine. My friend pointed out this really fun story where this guy came up to us and took some pictures of, legitimate pictures of those two, but like a pity picture of myself, because he's like, oh, you feel left out, poor thing, I will take a picture with you. It's true. And then he went after my friend. What do you offer you, baby? Drugs. What kind of drugs? Could have been fun for later, but no, not risking it.
That's not really fun drugs
actually,
to be on.
No, and the funny thing is he asked you first if you were, like, you said you were Canadian, and then he offered the Xanax.
It's like, you guys need to take it down.
But anyways, when I finally got away from him, I went to talk to the lady in the hopes that maybe Natasha was there, surprised, giving a panel, or if they were giving a panel of sorts, because apparently the last year they had. I found that out from my awkward friend who wouldn't let me go, but so I was kind of hoping that they would have another one, but they didn't, and I was sad, because I'm not gonna lie, this is like my third time wearing this costume to a con, and I'm always kind of secretly praying that Natasha's gonna just pop out there, because I want to show her my Being Puppy Cat costume, because I'm really proud of it and I think it looks really nice. But maybe one day I'll pop into her dressed up as Bee, and it'll be super random and it'll be awesome, or maybe she'll never see it, who knows. There was also the Artist Alley, which I ended up really liking. Artist Alley is not as big in scale, but still pretty big for an Artist Alley, and it's like a lot of professional drawers, like that draw for the industry and stuff. Like, I know the creator of Deadpool was there, and there was a lot of like just also like independent stuff, and like really kind of fun creative ideas that kind of go out of the norm, which is what I prefer. Like, the thing about superhero stuff is I feel like it's always the same thing, and I'm not interested. But you had a lot of creative ideas that kind of stood out and were different than what you normally see. And even in terms of drawing styles, you had like a lot of stuff going on.
You know, my D&D lesbians.
D&D lesbians? It's amazing. Isn't that pretty much like kind of the character you wanted to be?
I play a dryad.
Oh, she's so happy. You're so cute. I don't know if I can see it from here. I ended up purchasing this one, which is called Monstrous, and it's really gorgeous. I mean, the art style is just amazing, and that's exactly what I thought was really interesting about it. And then actually what sold it to me is when I turned it around, there was a really positive review from Neil Gaiman, which wrote Coraline, which is one of my favorite stories, and movies in general. It's just so good. It has like Art Deco and steampunk horror mixed together, and it has a hint of traditional Japanese art style, which is just so beautiful. And so I couldn't help but purchase it, especially since it was stupid cheap. And then I got it signed from the two artists which were there. But I haven't read it yet, so I don't know if I'll actually like it. We'll see. Otherwise, what else did we do? We didn't really do anything on Thursday. We just kind of walked around, took it all in. I'm trying to remember. Because we're tired again. Because we're weak. We are so weak. But we went to the Artist Alley and bought a bunch of really cool stuff. That's not true. I bought something and Danielle bought something. And I'm happy. And I actually can't wait to read it.
But I got free wristbands.
Do you want to show you?
And okay, there's stickers in there too, so that's good.
So what happened here is actually the girl was handing out these wristbands, and she was handing out one per person, and then Danielle grabbed both, and she just went, "Oh, okay then."
No, she
made no resistance. She's like, "Okay."
She did this. And I tried to grab one, and then she like kept shoving them, and then I was like, okay, I'll take both. I was like, I'll give one to Charlotte, but in my head I was like, no,
they're mine. On Thursday, there's only one panel that I can remember of that we actually went to, which was Ivy Doom Kitty's like body positivity panel. What are we waiting for? Ivy Doom Kitty. Oh, you're so happy. I'm excited too. Yay. Are you excited? I'm excited. Do you want to shoot the camera? I've been shooting at everything. It was a really shy one.
Shoot now, ask questions later.
So Ivy Doom Kitty was there, and the guy who always plays Peter Griffin at the convention was there, and two other really cool cosplayers that I can't remember their name right now, so I apologize, were there too, and it's actually really fun. I really like these kind of panels. There's the panel with Ivy Doom Kitty about body positivity and cosplay, which is always fun. Like, that's something I highly support personally. Like, I think anybody should cosplay. Regardless of gender, age, race, do whatever the fuck makes you happy, just remain respectful to others. By the way, Ivy Doom Kitty she's a babe. She's amazing, and she's so sweet. She seems so nice, and she was overall she was a really positive person, and she looked great. She was doing a gender bent Gaston, and I love gender bent. Like, I do a lot of gender bents because I'm not comfortable necessarily dressing up as a boy because I just don't think I can pull it off. So I'd rather just do a babe because I think I can pull off being a babe. I feel like I'm gonna get some negative comments about that one. Well, if you disagree, that's fine. I think I look great, and I can look great as any babe. And so right now, okay, yeah, back on track. We're gonna go see other cute cosplayers later, but for now, we're gonna go discover what's on the other side of the con because we haven't been there yet. So let's go see. We ended up finding the gamer area.
Go stand in line and play.
You want to try it?
Oh, Kubo.
It's a Kubo! Oh, that's so fun! Yeah, so we went to the gamer area, and they had like a preview of Final Fantasy, and there was like the little Kubo mascots. Like, I was really excited because I really like Laika Studio, and I really like Kubo, which was really good. So I went and took some pictures with them and did some silly stuff, and then got way too excited for an adult, like most of us, I'm assuming. But yeah, way too excited for an adult. And that was pretty much it for Thursday. Afterwards, we just ended up kind of going back to the hotel, and my friends realized their outfits smelled like shit, and they were supposed to wear them again the next day. So, what are you guys doing right now? What? Don't fucking film. I'll tell the camera what you guys are doing. They're rubbing up their smelly armpits from their Star Trek uniforms with vodka.
That smells like vodka now.
Honey vodka that smells like, like terrible vodka with honey in it. It's terrible. I know, like con rule number what, 2, 3, maybe even 1 for some people. Like, you need to shower every day. We showered every day, but their outfits smell like shit, and we couldn't find anywhere to clean them. So we improvised them, and it ended up kind of smelling like the next day we thought it's gonna evaporate and the smell will be gone, but no, it smelled like mostly like honey vodka, but mixed in with a little bit of armpit sweat. And on behalf of me and all my friends, we deeply apologize. Like, I know we broke the rule. Like, please forgive us. Finishing off the day, the glass of wine. And cheetahs on National Geographic hunting down. Oh yeah, they're hunting it out. Oh dear God.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning. Cheers.
Cheers.
And to Charlotte and her
Juice.
healthy juice.
Yeah.
Polish their skills, learn each other's strengths, and gain experience.
Good first day. Good first day.